Well, welcome back, my friends, to another rousing rendition of Choir Boys Outdoors. Now, it's Work Tough Gear Wednesday, so I'm using all Work Tough Gear knives. We're using the Nomad Bushcrafter, the Forester, the Voyager, and the Kitsune S. I have hard use videos on all you have to do is look on my Work Tough Gear playlist. I'll have a hard use video on each. I want to jump right into this because this is not a long video. It doesn't need to be. But I do want to discuss knife skills, why it matters, why I have issued the Tri-Stick Challenge. And I want to say real quickly, thank you to those of you who are already doing it. If you post a video on YouTube, I will share it on my community page. If you post on Instagram, I will certainly share it to my stories. But I want to give you some background. Guys, a tri-stick, it's exactly what the word says, tri. There are 7 to 9 cuts on a tri-stick. Here's why I feel it's important for me in this channel, and I'm not going to rehash like I always do. All I'm going to say is this. I'm discussing me and my channel alone, okay? There's nothing towards anyone. This is how I feel about it. I've said many, many times, I want to give you the best look at a knife I can. And the truth is, I show you how durable a knife is. Well, let me back up. I can show you how tough out of the box the knife is, how sharp it is, how well built it is, fit and finish. Everything right out of the box with a hard use demo, how easy it is to use, etc. And that's great. Maybe that's all I need. But the truth is, guys, if I want to be the best at this and give you the best look at this, then knife skill has to be involved. Now, not every single knife is going to be able to handle a tri-stick. In fact, not every knife needs to. Every knife has a different function, a different purpose, a different use, right? However, the tri-stick is a great way to figure out very quickly the capabilities of a knife. If you're wanting to get a camp knife, if you need a little belt knife, a hunting knife, a fishing knife, how easy is it to use? How easy is it to manipulate, etc.? That's what a tri-stick is good for. It's also good to hone and to sharpen your skills, no pun intended. So I've decided to tackle this, and I always find it humorous and I always find it amusing when I bring stuff up like this. You'll have a couple crowds. You'll have the crowd that, they've done it the whole time. Oh, I've done it the whole time, Scab. I do it. I have Tri-Stick Tuesdays. You've just never seen it. You're right. I never have, but that's okay. I could have missed it. I pay attention to me mostly. Or you have the crowd that, self-defense. That's fine. That's fine. Listen. The one thing being a knife channel that I've discovered is this. There's no right, there's no wrong, there's no pleasing everybody, there's no making everybody happy. So I'm just quitting trying. What I want to do is give you the best look at the knife. I'm not worried about anybody else. When I worry about other folks, I go stagnant. When I focus on me and the channel and mind my business, we take off. I want to give you a good look at the knife. So we're going to do the chopping, we're going to do the stabbing, we're going to do the hard use stuff, but we're also going to drop back and work on our knife skills. There's no way in my mind that I can sit here and go day in and day out, day in and day out, and evolve as a channel without being able to do some basic notches, some basic cuts, right? Now, is a tri-stick the end-all be-all? No, it's not. I could work on a tri-stick for 2 or 3 months, have it mastered, and then I've got a tri-stick. The key, I firmly believe this, to doing and giving you the best look I can is being well-rounded. I think this is a small part. I also think that being able to use it in a kitchen, being able to use it in a hunting type situation, I think all these things factor in. We're doing one step at the time. And let me just say this too. I do believe it's incredibly important, not just for knife reviewers to build a certain skill set with knives, But I believe it's important for knife makers, knife manufacturers to build a skill set. Why? Because if they don't know how to use a damn knife, they're not going to understand the nuances of it. And again, you know, somebody said, well, try stick ain't everything. No, it's not, but it's a lot. I'll tell you what it does. It lets you focus on using a knife. Now, we're doing like a pot hook here. This is a little notch I've been working on exclusively. This one's given me a lot of trouble, so I've been trying to use it. I'm using the Nomad Bushcrafter there. But here's the thing, guys. And I mentioned this particular notch for a couple of reasons. You need to use just about every square inch of this blade. You're going to hold the handle in many different positions. And that's something that William and I talked about at length. What a tri-stick will do is it will force you to hold a knife in a bunch of different configurations. You can figure out very quickly if you have hot spots, if you don't, what's comfortable, what's not. That's why I think it's important. That's why I want to add it to the channel. And again, to those of you who have jumped on the assignment, took it to heart, posting videos, thank you. Thank you. As much as I love wrecking shit with a knife, I did 2 chopping videos today, and I enjoy that. What's going to get you further? Seriously, what's going to get you further? Learning some knife skills where you can cut some notches you might have to actually use, or just going out there and beating the shit out of something, right? I love doing both, but I feel like it's important, and that's why I'm trying to bring it to you. I want to take a quick second. My shout outs are Donnie B. All Day, Joe from JS Bladecraft, and Blackie Thomas. Now, Blackie's at 91,000. We're trying to get him to 100K. It's important. And one of the reasons I try to push Blackie is simply this, guys. Simply this. Come on. If you watch Blackie, you see a guy who has used stuff time and time and time again. When Blackie did his judging the other day, it's believable. Why? Because the man can use a knife. The man can do a tri-stick. He can skin game. He can process food. He knows what the hell he's talking about, and it's evident. So if I'm going to send you somewhere, I want to send you somewhere that knows what they're doing. Blackie Thomas knows what he's doing. Go check him out. I just wanted to give you a quick rundown, have a fun little video. Guys, I love y'all. God knows I do. Listen, there was a time in this country where 22 veterans a day took their own lives. Now, the number is actually between 15 and 29. That's why we focus here on the number 0. Anything over 0 is simply unacceptable. Vets, we love you. You have a place here. I back the blue. Not everybody does. I don't want you to if you don't believe in it. Okay? I'm dead ass. I believe in it. I have my reasons. The whole back the blue till it happens to you, blah, blah, blah. Well, guys, it's happened to me far more than it'll ever happen to you. I have my reasons. I'll leave it there. Finally, if you are an addict, never quit quitting. Well, I love y'all. I'm Scab. You're not. I'm gone, son.